Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. When I wake up in the morning, I see your lovely face. Your cheeks like butter, honey from a teacup. You take my breath away. Your pretty little fingers so tender, like petals from the morning bloom. Your laughter a joy to remember. Heaven has blessed me with you. The very day you came to me, my whole life became brand new. Because of you. Oh baby, I see me in your eyes. Oh baby, I see love in your smile. You tell me, coochie, coochie, yeah. I understand. You tell me, coochie, coochie, yeah. Oh baby, oh baby. Oh baby, oh baby. Oh baby, my baby. Oh baby, pretty baby. In the middle of the night I wake up when I hear you cry. It seems something binds us together, supernatural. I can hardly live a moment without you, because of you, Oh baby, I see me in your eyes. Oh baby, I see love in your smile. You tell me, coochie, coochie, yeah. I understand. You tell me, coochie, coochie, yeah. Oh baby, oh baby. Hey, oh baby, oh baby. Hey, oh baby, my baby. Oh, my baby, pretty baby. Hey, you make me cry. Laughter is not enough. I've seen true beauty because I see you.
Happy birthday
Hey,
to my own
oh
beautiful,
baby,
darling
oh
daughter.
baby. Hey, oh baby, oh
Oh, babe.
baby. Hey, oh baby, my baby. Oh, my
Oh,
baby, pretty
babe.
baby. Oh
Oh, babe.
baby, oh
Oh, babe.
baby. Hey, oh
Oh, babe.
baby,
Oh,
oh
babe.
baby.
Beautiful to my own beautiful
Hey, oh
daughter.
baby, my baby. Oh, my.
Oh, yeah. I want to do this. I want to do this for my beautiful daughter. Today, my daughter celebrates her natal day. I want to do this for my daughter, my beautiful daughter. I want to say happy birthday to you, Mama. I know you are in school, even though I know you don't really watch this because I try to restrain you, but I know your aunties will show it to you. So I want to say happy birthday to you, Mama. You make my life complete. You make me a very proud father. So today is my one of my daughters. This month I am blessed. I have two of my daughters coming in this month. Yeah, two of my daughters. So by the 14th of this month, I will be celebrating her big sister birth anniversary also. So I have two of my daughters in this month. You know, God bless me. I have so daughters. I mean, so daughters I have. I have about four. Yeah, I have about four and still counting. So I have about four daughters and still counting. So that's how wonderful, God is to us. So today, my beautiful, charming, wonderful baby, today is her natal day. So I want to do this as you know, a dedication to my daughter, a very, very intelligent daughter. I want to do this for you. Mama, I love you so very kindly. So take this music from me to you,
Oh
Mama.
baby,
Yeah.
oh baby.
So join me and,
Oh
help
baby.
me wish my daughter a happy,
When
happy,
I
happy birthday,
wake up
please.
in the morning, I
I
see
see
your
your
lovely face. Your cheeks like butter, honey from a teacup. You take my breath away. Your pretty little fingers so tender, like petals from the morning bloom. Your
happy
laughter
birthday
a
to my
joy
own
to
beautiful daughter.
remember. Heaven has blessed me with you. The very
Every
day
day
you came to me, my
my
whole
whole
life
life
became
begins
brand
brand
new.
new, baby.
Because
Because
of
of
you.
you, baby.
Oh
Oh,
baby,
baby.
oh
Oh,
baby,
baby.
I
I
see
see
me in
me in
your
your
eyes.
eyes.
Oh
Oh,
baby,
baby.
oh
Oh,
baby,
baby.
I
I
see
see
love in your
in your smile.
smile. You tell me,
Me,
Kuchi,
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 yeah.
yeah.
I
I
understand.
understand.
You
You
tell
tell
me,
me,
Kuchi,
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 yeah.
yeah.
Oh
Oh,
baby,
baby.
oh
Oh,
baby,
baby.
mm,
Happy
oh
birthday to my
baby,
own
oh
loving,
baby,
wonderful, beautiful, intelligent daughter,
hey, oh baby, my
my baby.
baby, hey, oh
Oh,
baby,
baby,
pretty
you
baby.
baby.
In the middle
Middle
of the
of the
night, I
night, I
wake
wake
up.
up
When
when
I
I
hear
hear
you
you
cry,
cry.
it
It
seems
seems
something
something
binds
binds
us
us
together.
together.
Supernatural.
Supernatural.
I
I
can
can
hardly
hardly
live
breathe
a
a
moment
moment
without
without
you,
you,
eh, eh.
baby.
Because
Because
of
of
you,
you,
eh, eh.
baby.
Oh
Oh,
baby,
baby.
oh
Oh,
baby,
baby.
I
I
see
see
me
me
in your
in your
eyes.
eyes.
Oh
Oh,
baby,
baby.
oh
Oh,
baby,
baby.
I
I
see
see
love
love
in
in
your
your smile.
smile. You
You
tell
tell
me,
me,
Gucci,
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 yeah.
yeah.
I
I
understand.
understand.
You
You
tell
tell
me,
me,
Gucci,
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 yeah.
yeah.
Oh
Oh,
baby,
baby.
oh
Oh, baby.
baby, eh, oh
Oh,
baby,
baby.
oh
Oh, baby.
baby, eh, oh
Oh, baby.
baby, my
My baby.
baby, oh my
Oh,
baby,
baby. Look
pretty
at you,
baby,
baby.
hey, you make
Make
me
me to
cry.
cry. That's
Laughter is
not
not enough.
enough.
I
I
see
see
true
true
beauty
beauty because
because
I
I see
see
you.
you.
Hey,
Hey,
oh
oh
baby,
baby,
oh
my
baby,
baby,
oh
oh baby,
baby, oh baby, hey, oh
oh
baby,
baby,
my
my baby,
baby, oh my
my baby, my teacher baby,
baby, oh baby, oh
oh baby,
baby. Hey, oh baby,
oh
oh
baby,
baby, hey, oh baby, my baby, oh my baby, pretty
yeah.
baby, oh baby, oh baby, hey, oh baby.
That's how we do it right here. That's how we do it right here. That's how we do it right here. Yeah. That's how we do it right here. It's just so wonderful. It's so wonderful. Yeah, it's so wonderful. Today is my daughter' birth anniversary, so I want to say happy birthday to my daughter. Yeah, I want to say happy birthday to my daughter. My daughter celebrates her natal day. I am emotional actually. Yeah, I'm emotional really. You know, celebrating my daughter' birth anniversary. With her for not being by my side. It's emotional for me. It's really, really emotional for me. My daughter is not here with me, and I'm celebrating her birth anniversary. It's yeah. So I want to say happy birthday to my lovely daughter. She celebrate her little day today. I want to say happy birthday to my daughter and all of us who our kids are celebrating their birth anniversary. And that's the reason why some of us, when we talk about Liberia, we are so compassionate, because what makes us happy, what makes us feel so completed in this life is in Liberia. What makes us to be so excited that when we wake up in the morning, we are energized to do the 5 hours, the 6 hours, and all the other hours is in Liberia. And that's why when we see things happening that are not correct, we are not happy. We are not excited. So I want to say happy birthday to my daughter, celebrating her birth anniversary. She's all the way some 5,000 miles away from me while I am on this side. I want to say happy birthday to you, Mama. I love you so much. Today's show is dedicated to her. Yeah, it's dedicated to my daughter. Happy birthday to my daughter. I want to do this one as a happy listening treat to my beloved daughter. I want to say happy birthday to you, Mama. I love you so much. Happy birthday to my daughter.
Pepe can go, le pape said no one to do it, do. Clip can rock you, lepe when you coming true. You can see, all the good God do for me, oh. Papa, your blessing to plant me, and I get cut out to do, oh. You open door, you made a way.
Happy birthday to my daughter. I love you so much.
They wanna wallow down me. I listen people not say.
Happy birthday to my daughter.
Pepe can go, le pape said no one to do it, do. Clip can rock you, lepe when you coming true. You can see, all the good God do for me, oh. Papa, your blessing to plant me, and I get cut out to do, oh. You open door, you made a way. Make my enemy call it fair. They wanna wallow down me. I listen people not saying. Me only used to tell, I mean, I they telling me, okay, congratulations. They opening corridor for me to pass. When we said the full say, congratulations. See how are you turning around for good from the way to farewell. Congratulations. The grace I carried and on your mate, the chichi and do well. Congratulations. Congratulations. Let all my kids they wanting me for. All of my Kenya give it to God. They think you love do you love follow my mom. Les papi la zoba. Les poils don't kutuku. Si les tina do. Jealous to say we not doing so. Me I got pepe. Temputuku. You turn it around for me. When all of them were looking down on me. Clipper you still a show. Your umpa you slow but sure. Let me hear today, tell me yes sir. Used to put your level, tell me what's that. Lick belly them blind on your dream. Papa, I do as you say. Hey, you can see.
Happy
All
birthday
the
to
good
my
God do
beautiful
for me,
daughter.
oh. Papa, your blessing to plant me and I get cut out to toe, oh. You open door, you made a way. Made my enemy talent fail. They wanna wallow down me. I listen people not saying. Me only used to tell, I mean, I they telling me, okay, congratulations. They opening corridor for me to pass. When you said the full say, congratulations. See how are you turning around for good from the way to farewell. Congratulations. The grace I carried and on your mate, the chichi and do well. Congratulations.
Color.
All right, that's how we do it right here, fellow Liberians, home and abroad. That's how we do it right here. Happy birthday to my beautiful daughter. Happy birthday to you, Mama. All right. Okay. All right. So we are grateful. We are grateful for
Jesus, my level has changed. I remove it on the mountains of Jesus, Jesus, my level has changed. I remove it on the mountains of Jesus, Jehovah Jireh, Jesus, now only you, oh Lord, my level has changed. No man can stop it. Nobody can change it, Lord. My I wanna reach you. My level, my level. My level has changed from no one to someone. My level has changed from zero to hero. Oh, my level has changed, oh, from insult to result. Oh, my level has changed. I'm moving on the mountaintop. From grass to grace, from the city, from no one to someone. When I'm show me, let us give you praise. Because you are more than what we say. Show me, let us give you praise. Yeah, you can do this. You say I am the God of all flesh. There is no condition more than that. All my conditions change your head. You will take me to the mountaintop. How when you so be a beggar, now I am a giver. Show me little praise the Lord. When you throw my base around. Oh, my level of sing my level of sing.
All right, fellow Liberians, got to put ourselves together to do this, eh? All right. My level has changed and I'm moving on the mountain top. Again, this morning, this evening, whatever the time is from your end, we want to use this occasion to welcome each and every one of you. Today is a very, very emotional day for me. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. Today, my daughter celebrates her natal day. And I want to say thanks to each and every one of you for celebrating along with my family. I want to say thanks to each and every one of you. It's very tough, you know, your daughter not being by your side, or your kids or your daughters are not by your side. It's a bit tough. But again, we want to say thanks be to God for everything, because He said in everything we should give thanks. So in everything we should give thanks. So we are giving thanks in everything. But I want to say happy birthday to my beloved daughter. Happy birthday to you, Mama. I love you so very kind. Yeah. This is this is this. Yeah. So hit for us the share button, share with friends, share with family members, let them know that uh, we are here and we're about to discuss another very important issue. When you feel intimidated by another person, you easily run to the police station, right? Because the police is that identical institution, at least, or that person that you should run to. When you feel your right is being trampled upon, where do you run to? In other words, you run to the government, because the police represents the government. When someone is trying to infringe on your right, you run to the police or you run to the government. When someone is illegally taken from you what belongs to you, where do you run? You run to the police, or you run to the government, or you run to the law. But when the police, or when the law, or when the system, or when the government is stealing from you, where do you go as a person, as an individual, as a people? Where do you go to lodge your complaint? So let me just put it in this way. The government is the protector of the state. When you look at the reason why government is established, government is formed, is to be able to govern, to take care, to take charge, to ensure that the people are protected, that they are governed, to take care of those things that the people will need from them. But my question here is, when the government that is supposed to be protecting you, when the government is the one carrying on criminality, then where do you run? Where do you go? Where do you go? When the government is the very institution that is so crafty and cunning and carrying on fraudulent acts, then where do you go? Where do you go? Where do you take that government complaint? It's unfortunate. And we'll be discussing. So that is the unfortunate situation that Liberians found themselves in with this Boeka-led administration. I do not want you to believe me, but I am going to be playing a clip from they themselves. I don't want you to believe me. Sometimes when we talk other things that we are angry, we hate the government, we talk for 12 years, you know, they get all kinds of jabs that they throw at us. But that is not our concern. We are not concerned about that. What we are concerned about is to ensure that we bring you the information. That's all. That's the information I want to bring you. Nothing short, but the information. So, I want to start by playing this from the very same people who yesterday used their mouth and they lied to you, the Liberian people, that the Boeka administration was coming to rescue, they were coming to transform your life, they were coming to ensure that the rule of law is. So I will be playing their voices for you to hear for yourself. I'm sorry, there's just too many things going on. I am doing other stuff while we are presenting. So bear with us. Please, bear with us. Bear with us. So just bear with us, please. Bear with us while we try to. I'm going to bring you this while I try to. Do what I'm supposed to do.
King of glory, we bless your name because you are faithful, Jesus. I want you to understand that life can change for any man. There is no problem without a solution. The God who we serve is a condition changer. Put your trust in Jesus. Put your trust in Jesus. We bless your name, baby. We give you all the glory. Jesus, my level does change. I remove it on the mountains. Jesus, Jesus, my level does change. I remove it on the mountains. Jesus, Jehovah Jireh, Jesus, now only you, oh Lord, my level has changed. No man can stop it. Nobody can change it, Lord. My heart wanna reach you. My level, my level. My level has changed from no one to someone. My level has changed from zero to hero. Oh, my level has changed, oh, from insult to result. Oh, my level has changed. I'm moving on the mountains top. From grass to grace, you have visited me. From no one to someone, when I'm with you. Show me let us give you praise. Because you are more than what we say. Show me let us give you praise. Yeah, you can do this. This way I am the God of all flesh. There is no condition more than that. All my conditions change your head. You will take me to the mountains. How when you so be a baker. Now I am a giver. Show me let us praise the Lord. For he has turned my pains around. Oh, my level of change. My level of change. My level of change. Hallelujah. Jesus. I can never be a failure. I can never be a loser. Jehovah gonna change it around. Where will I go? If it been for your mercy, Lord, I will not be behind. If you never let me down, Jehovah, only you my soul.
All right. So, now people, there's a lot going on, but we try to see how best we can be able to solve everything, so we can bring you what we are supposed to bring you. So again, I want to say welcome to each and every one of you. I want to appreciate your presence here. I want to thank you in a special way. I want to say, please, all of you who are joining us, please do us a favor. Share with friends, share with family members so that they know that we are here. We have an information that we want to pass over very quickly. It's an announcement. There's going to be a very important meeting tomorrow, which is going to be Friday at about 7 p.m. Eastern Time. All citizens here in the United States of America, you are invited to this meeting. You go on my pages, both are under the Palava Halt, or you go on my personal page, Prince Sharif, you are going to see the information there. So all of you are invited. And as you may be aware, the CDC is going to be having what we call a retreat, a leadership retreat. And all of you are invited to that retreat. That retreat will be held in Iowa. So all of you, you are invited. That retreat is a leadership retreat. We are going to be sitting down, strategizing. We are going to be sitting around the table and to be discussing so many things as editions. So save the date is going to be in December from the 27th to the 28th. Save the date. But the information here, the immediate one is this coming Friday. That will be tomorrow by about 7 p.m. There's going to be a very important meeting, and that meeting will be an online meeting. So check up the page. You are going to see all of the information right there. So I began by asking you a question, and that question was: the government is the protector of you and I. It is the government that is supposed to ensure that you and I, our rights are protected, as far as we know. My daughter' birthday is very emotional to me, seeing that my daughter is not, around me and stuff like that. Yeah, but anyway, we thank God, put ourselves together, eh? We need to do what we're supposed to do. So this is important. Also, I want to say happy birthday to my daughter. So when you look at the government, it's the system where, according to other people will say, oh, government is a system where a group of people, are governed by an organized community. An organized community that is put together to oversee people, to look after people, to guide people behavior, to put people behavior in check. Because men by nature, we are corrupt, we are very devilish, we are very evil, and when you give us an opportunity, we will exploit ourselves. So in order for us to have a system, in order for us to have a watch over us, all of us came together and said there is a need for what we refer to as a government. We put those institutions into place, and we put the institution into place to ensure that we do not trample on each other's rights, or when we do, there is a higher body that will be able to, in other words, judge us, bring us to book, correct us, or stop us. That's why we put government together. So somebody will say government is the highest institution that is on earth, instituted by men. Men put it together to protect men, to protect themselves. So my question to you is, when the government that is supposed to be protecting you and myself, when that government is the very government who is stealing from us, or who is, disenfranchising us, who is denying us, who is doing everything to ensure that we are subdued and denying us of the opportunity, what do we do? Who do we run to? Where do we run? And this is where somebody will say civil disobedience is necessary. Nobody should lie to you. Nobody should lie to you. that civil disobedience is not necessary. It is. It is necessary. When you look around the world, governments that felt that they were all powerful, they were almighty, and they could do anything, they were brought down by the people. I gave you an example of a country right in Africa, Morocco. You know what happened in Morocco, right? You know what happened in Morocco, right? That led to the Arab Spring. You know that, right? In Morocco. You know what happened? I gave you another example right in Kenya. You know what happened in Kenya, right? In Pakistan. You know what happened in Pakistan, right? We are not going all there. But when the people get tired, you will be a history. There is no amount of bullets that you think you have, you will use, and that will make you to succeed. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. When the people of Kenya got ready, they said to their government, enough is enough. Enough is enough. We cannot sit here and see these people that we employed depriving us while we are living in abject poverty. They are enjoying themselves and don't get hang about us. We know what happened. We won't go through all the other history. We know what happened. So when the government that is supposed to protect, who told you that government can make mistake? Who told you? Who told you that government can reach to the place? Because government, there are a few group of people put themselves together. We gave them authority, say go lead us. So at times they can get over their height. And when they get over their height, it is upon you and I to correct them. That's where we talk about a revolutionary civil disobedience. It's necessary. And sometimes that's what lead to war. That's what lead to war. That's what lead to war. When the people feel that they are suppressed, they are denied, their rights are taken from them by a few group of people, they go to war. Those who die, die. Those who live, live. At the end of the day, we sit around the table and we move the nation forward. When the United States of America found out that she was being disenfranchised, you know what she did? There was a revolt against Great Britain. The people said, no, we must enjoy our taxes too. We must benefit from what we have to offer ourselves. And there was a revolt. When the slaves who were being overseen by their masters came to realize that, look, it is about time for us to get out of this chain and this shambles. You know what they did? There was a rebellion. You know of that rebellion? The Carthaginian rebellion, the Nathaniel rebellion, and just name it. Just go ahead and name it. So when those institutions or the government is not doing what she's supposed to do, she's calling upon the people to take the radical approach to correct them. I want to welcome all of you. I'm sorry, but I want to welcome all of you. Salome Weeks, Cecilia Logan, Isman Hammer, Fatou Sharif, Helena Brown, Aisata M. Miller, Isha Kassor, Madusu Dole, Nina Quia. You are highly welcome. All of you. Abdullah Dukle, Alice York, Joseph Jacobs, Marie, how are you? Josephine Campbell, my own brother and panelist, Detroit Wilmer, you are highly welcome. Thank you for joining us. Junior Jikman, how are you? Peter Lane, thank you for joining us. I mean, all of you, distinguished people, all of you, you are welcome. Joseph Newman Boyka took over the government. Glade Allison, how are you, Mama? Knowing very well that we have a deficit, and that deficit is in our education sector. It's in our education sector. Yesterday, they said that the young people could not be given an opportunity because these very young people, they are not educated, or they weren't educated. That's why they were never given the opportunity. In 2005, that particular 2005 election was used as a litmus test to prove to the so-called political class that in as much as we want to lead and you are denying us, we can acquire the education and challenge the system and see if you will give us the opportunity. From the day of Chaleking, or the days of Chaleking, we were told that we are the future leaders and we must prepare ourselves in order for us to be able to take over the future. That's what they told us. They told us that education is the key to unlock our full potential, right? And that was what they told us. That when we acquire education, we have acquired everything that it takes to make us as a people to be able, ready, and competent enough to take over leadership. That's what we were told. But later did we know that the scheme that they said to us, or what they said to us, was a scheme. That education is the key. When we went for education and acquired the key, guess what they did? They changed the lock. Oh, they changed the lock. They changed the lock. And that was our Liberian Una people. They told us that we could not get there because we did not acquire the education that was required for us to be able to get there. They told us that we could not be in leadership because the education that we needed, we didn't have it. So we could not be there. So education is the key. We say, okay, now that you are telling us that education is the key, we will pursue education. And we went after education. When we went after education, they changed the lock. We came back after all of these years with the keys in our hands, excited that yes, we are about to open the door to unleash our potential. And when we went and put the key inside, guess what happened? The lock that was there was completely different from the key that we have acquired. Somebody will say, Prince, where are you coming from with all this? 2005, they told us that President Weah did not win the election because he was not educated, according to them, that had to define their education. Even though this man went and conquered the world. But they said he was not educated. Even though in our constitution, it gives each and every Liberian the opportunity. But they said, no, the men are educated. And President Weah, to set that example for all of us and to defy the system, to challenge the system, he said, I will go back to school. I will go. He went and sat in class with kids that could be his children to acquire the education. When that education was acquired by His Excellency President Dr. George Manuel Weah, what did they say? Oh, the man can speak good English. He can talk. He rather talk and say, there. He can speak good English. They look for way, and say, no, the man is not experienced. You see, use President Weah example to defy this system that is suppressing us. They said the man got experience. He ain't got governmental experience. That's what they said. The man not get governmental experience. So therefore, we cannot entrust him with our government. That was what they told us. That was what they told President Weah. They don't have the experience to be able to serve in government. So President Weah said, oh, that experience business. Okay, then let me challenge the system. And he ran in a campaign. He ran in an election with all of these people. And guess what? He beat them and became a senator of Mosorado County, one of the most complex county you can ever think about. Roosevelt Kroma, you are welcome. One of the most complex county you can ever think about. And he became senator of that particular county. At the end of the day, guess what happened? They branded him as a hooligan. You see, so I am telling you that whenever the people try, especially in Liberia, the system is designed against you and I to not succeed. And it is unfortunate because the people who are in those systems, they are our brothers, they are our sisters, they are not enemy to us. No, they are our brothers and our sisters. They will tell us that the system is not recognizing us because we do not have the potential ready. But when we acquire the potential, then they change the whole system. They change the whole system. So we saw what happened. He said, oh, say education, you say you want, and I educated, and I do the, I will go to school. Finish with school, he said, okay, I will not only go to school like that, but I will acquire a higher education. God is BSc and God is master. God the BSc and God the master. God the BSc and God the master. So there was no argument about the issue of education. They turn around and look at it for long and say, they may finish getting master, you finish getting the BSc. What next we supposed to do? What next must we do? The best thing that we do is that to ensure that we deny him, we say he not get experience. He doesn't have the experience that it takes for him to be able to lead. So he defied the system and said, okay, stop that. And say, I will defy the system. I will go and acquire education. I will acquire the education necessary and acquire the bachelor, acquire the master degree. He acquired all of those. When he came, guess what happened? You now get experience. He went and acquired the experience. When he acquired the experience, guess what it brought to him? Now, people, you're sorry. Too many things going on all at once. So, you just got to bear with me. I am also taking care of the family too, Yeah. So that's why sometimes we go through to bring you what we bring you, to produce this. Yeah. But we got to do it for Liberia. So bear with us. Bear with us. So, fellow Liberian, as I said, I want to play you something. So, Joseph Newman Boyka and others said that President Weah, he was not qualified. He has no experience. He got the experience. Oh, okay. And fortunately for us as a people, as a nation, as a political institution, we emerged victorious. When President Weah came, what did he do? Because he knew very well that education is important. And there are most of us who have reached a level or a stage in life where some of us, because of our age, we may not be able to go to acquire the BSc, the masters, the doctorate, and etc. So he said, there is a need for me to be able to institute, to put in place a vocational training institution, make it vibrant, make it strong, so that my people too can also benefit. Those that do not have the time to maybe acquire the BSc, the whatever master degree, that they will go and acquire their vocational education and contribute towards the development of their country, Liberia. So what President Weah did was to ensure that he can get quality teachers to help our brothers in the Vocational Training Institute. So he went around and talked to international partners and said, we need help. Liberia needs help. Your help. Sorry. You help us. We want to train our brothers and our sisters in vocational education that they can contribute to what the nation building. You help us. We want help from you. Because for too long, people have insulted the young people and say, oh, the people didn't forget about them. They are not serious. Oh, you're leading. They're not correct. You forget about them. The young people then, and for them, they don't know anything. And they will not know anything. So lead them. So, President, we are going around and ask international community to help with vocational education with opportunity so that Liberians can get that vocational opportunity. And this was some of the things that he went for. This was some of the benefits. Let me play some of these things here for you to see it. Sorry, my people. You know, I'm also taking care of family. So when you see going, coming, that I will go through to bring you the information that we're supposed to bring you. So just bear with us while we bring you this. Okay. So I want you to listen.
And I'm Esther Gia Javili. I'm 29 years old and I'm from Monrovia, Liberia. I'm training in carpentry and joinery at the Furniture Technology Center in Cape Town. The trade is divided into 4 specifications, which are cabinet making, wood finishing, wood machining, and upholstery. And we're also doing training in business management and entrepreneurship course. When I was selected to do a training in furniture making, it didn't make sense to me at first because back home, choosing to study furniture making may not seem as a major professional accomplishment. They always look down on it also. So it made like nothing. I didn't even wanted to do it at first. I was like kind of encouraged to do it. So when I came here, Cape Town, looking at the South African market, furniture market, the contribution of the furniture market to the economy of South Africa, it actually changed my perspective of the whole furniture making stuff. So now I consider it as a huge contribution to my professional development. Firstly, to become a teacher, I've always wanted to empower people, like to help people grow up, reach somewhere, at least to do something for themselves. I like working with my hands. I like building things, and also I have the desire to push the boundaries to women, at least one more inch, showing to them that labor insensitive jobs can be done by women as well as men. Carpentry back home is being stigmatized as.
So I just play for you a video of a young lady that His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh Weah, the government of Liberia, through her initiative by engaging international partners, decided that they will send them out to go and learn so that they will come back to be able to help their other brothers and sisters. Let me play you another video here. Just another video of a lady again.
My name is Miti Adradasi, and I'm 29 years old. I'm from Liberia. I live in Tinkers Village, Mozzarella County, Liberia. I'm currently training in carpentry at the Fontech Technology Training Center in Cape Town, South Africa. Some of my experiences will be about carpentry. I never knew the depth of carpentry, how deep it was. All I felt was carpentry was all about nails, hammer, pin bag, and other stuff. But I never knew carpentry was a broad field and you can specialize in various areas in carpentry. Some areas of specialization is wood machining, where you only operate the carpentry machines. And you got another area like upholstery where you do with household furniture. And you got carpentry making where you do drawers, you do partitioning in buildings and other things. And you also have the CNC, which is the computer numerical control system. And you can get all these things by levels and you can specialize. So it's just not about only carpentry in your general field, but it's a carpentry where you can specialize in various areas. All I thought in producing a product, you always use nail. But I was amazed that when I came here, you can produce a whole product without using nails. And that's amazed me a lot. I've always been motivated by technical works such as bridges, roads, and houses. I have been like wondering how these things come about since I was a kid. So based on my curiosity, I try to follow in that steps and find out how these things come about. And I also have the passion of impacting others. I got this philosophy that says you can be whoever you want to be, and because God have made you to be that person. Once you focus and you put your mind to it and you work towards it, you can be anyone. So based on that, I found joy, and I'm always delighted to be that person that will help others to bring their dreams and their potential alive. I'm being trained by the best technical institution in South Africa. So you should expect a high level of performance for me in the classroom and also in the workshop. I am already currently employed by the Ministry of Education, where I will be impacting other young librarians in the field, in my field of study, which is carpentry. So going back, I'm going straight to the classroom to teach. My message to young librarians will be to take up this opportunity to enroll in technical area, or especially the TVET schools. Most especially, I want to encourage young girls or women to partake in this journey. And I want to say a big thank you to the European Union and to the government of Sudi for their generous donation to Mama Liberia. And I want to extend my appreciation to UNINO for their great implementation, and also to the government of Liberia for affording me this opportunity to be able to pass on my knowledge to others and other young Liberians as well. Figuratively, Liberia will be dead because carpentry is life. Carpentry is part of our day-to-day life activities, such as you will see people asking for their door locks to be fixed. People will come for you to fix their roof on a daily basis. So with our carpentry, I really don't see Liberia moving forward. And it's not just about the
Like I said, just bear with me. There are a lot going on here. Sometimes to produce what we produce, there are too many things. You have this other one you got to take care of, so that is it. So at the end of the day, all of these videos that I'm playing is to tell you how President Weah, his own initiative to help the Liberian people, to help our brothers and sisters, so that they will not be affected in the future. That somebody will not stand in front of them and say, "You not got no experience. You are not qualified." Decided that, look, let's build the TVET sector. Let's send people abroad. Let's send people abroad so that they can acquire education, come back, and contribute towards Liberia. You listening to the sister? You listening to the sister? She was sent by the government of Liberia through an initiative of other international partners. President Weah did not stop there. He sent almost about 300 teachers out of Liberia to go and acquire the education necessary to come and help. Because he knew that one of the places that these people will deny us is the area of education. They will tell us, we ain't educated. We don't have that experience. So we cannot serve. So he said, let me impact my people. Let me ensure that I get enough to my people. Vocationally, they will be ready. Educationally, from the formal and informal sector, they will be ready. So he did not stop there. He went to the University of Liberia and said, let us make sure that our people are empowered. Let it not be that the children are not in school because they don't have money to pay. Some of us, the reason why some of us who went to this private university, it was not because of choice. We had no choice. But if we had the choice, we're going to say we're going to the university. But at the time, you will go to University of Liberia, those are colleagues that were there, they will spend almost about 2-3 years just for one semester. One semester, 2-3 years. There are people who have been at the level of the university, they can't even afford. They will go this semester, the other semester they drop and drop 3 semester and come back. They try the other semester, drop 3, 4 semester, come back. Just there. I remember when I was in the 7th grade, the 7th or 8th grade, my science instructor, general science instructor, was at the University of Liberia when I was in the 8th grade. I graduated from from high school, and I enrolled at the African Methodist Episcopal University. And that my teacher that taught me general science in high school, he was still at the University of Liberia. My first year as a junior, my first semester as a junior student was when he was graduating from the University of Liberia. My first semester as a junior student, that was when he was graduating from the University of Liberia. So imagine 8th grade, somebody taught me general science. I graduated from high school, first year as a junior student in AME University. That was when he was graduating from the University of Liberia with BSc. And when you look at it, it was due to so many factors. So now they go, they don't have the money, they register someone and lay, maybe 5 or 6 credit hours and be going there. And just be hanging on there and be going. When President Weah took over, he said, look, let us make sure that tuition business is not a problem at the University of Liberia. And that was it. He said, look, can we as a people try to see how best we can modernize the university, that somebody will not have to come and stay on long line? And some people, they were using that opportunity to exploit other people. I said it here once. I lost a friend, somebody who I used to love so much, to one guy who said he was helping to plan her courses. That guy took that girl from me. I'm giving you a living true story. A friend that I really used to like. That bucker took that girl from me because of he helping her to plan courses. He left planning courses until he planned a course until Bele moved from there. He planned a course until the course grow baby. He took her from me. I am a victim of that thing. Because sometimes, especially when the semester reaching, they had to go stay on the line, long line, very long line. You will be doing here, you have to tell the other people, you have to add the other one, you have to drop the one, you got to tell the one, bring the one from here. He now will say we're helping the girl while we're leg now, trying to see how back and so if I go look down, that belly I go see. He took it. So I'm a victim of that. So when President Weah came, he introduced the digital registration process. Digital registration process. First time in the history. I want to welcome Anthony Alexander Villasili, who is the chairman of the Maserado chapter of the CDC. You are welcome, sir. Teddy Ted, the Lion Yanku, you are welcome. Thank you for joining us. So at the end of the day, he looked at it for long and said, look, let us be able to ensure that we have a digital system for our children. And that was also brought on board. That you could sit to your house and do your registration process by your phone. Access all of your information, including your grade sheets and everything. That was done under His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh Weah. That was done under His Excellency. When Joseph Newman Boyka came to power, because some of the campaign they ran was that, the government that they lied to the Liberian people and said that they were coming to do what was right. All of those people that were trained out of Liberia to come and help to contribute, Joseph Newman Boyka government say they are seditions and decide to take them from on the job. I don't want you to believe me. I played yesterday, but I'm going somewhere, right? All these things you see me jumping around here, this, that, somewhere I'm going that I want you to listen. So yesterday we played a video to you. We played a video of what was happening at the MVTC. Just bear with me. Let me play you this. At the MVTC, where the students were crying because there were no teachers. All those teachers who were supposed to be there, Joseph Newman Boyka said that they were seditions, so therefore they start bringing politics in the education sector. Those qualified students, teachers that I just showed you, some of them had to leave from there and decide to go to other private university. But let me show you something right here. Let me just show you what I'm supposed to show you right here. Okay, fine. So I want you to listen here. Listen to this. Okay, let me see.
Having access to go on a path, right? Welcome
a video
to OKTV. My name is Fasu Doso here.
Of students in the vocational training sector protesting because their teachers are not there. The materials that they're supposed to be provided with in order to be able to get the requisite education in that particular area is not even there. But I don't want you to believe it. One of the students will speak and you will hear from him.
Right before the so I was in the my name is Fasu. I go for OKFM and OKTV. All right. Your name, sir?
I'm Prince Kesni.
Prince, why the roadblock is about this morning?
We have to say the workshop on the campus here.
Okay.
Where we break the ministry with getting information.
Which ministry, sir?
The Ministry of Youth and Sport.
Okay.
We send communication to them on different occasions.
Okay.
We met with them in persons. They lied to us, and the last time we sent communication, they refused to honor our communication.
So what was in the communication that they failed to listen to?
We told them that we need adequate teachers.
Okay.
So I want you to listen to this. It's about some, few minutes plus. I want you to listen to the concern of the students. I want you to listen to them.
Okay, OKFM and OKTV. All right. Your name, sir?
I'm Prince Kesni.
Prince, why the roadblock is about this morning?
We have to say the workshop on the campus here.
Okay.
Where we break the ministry with getting information.
Which ministry, sir?
The Ministry of Youth and Sport.
Okay.
We sent communication to them on different occasions.
Okay.
We met with them in persons. They lied to us, and the last time we sent communication, they refused to honor our communication.
So what was in the communication that they failed to listen to?
We told them that we need adequate teachers. The
Okay.
teachers that are here are limited.
Okay.
Sometimes we have too many classes, no teachers, because the teachers are not adequate. The second thing, we don't have any practical material. Since we started, no practical material. The whole school, there is no practical material. When we go to the trade shop, we don't see no practical. And here they say that technical school, we should have 100% practical. Now the 100% practical working everything we can see. We don't have practical materials. The sanitation system, the bathroom, we have 3 different bathrooms for all of the departments. But only one is working. That is the last floor. Everybody will have to come down, draw water because the pumps fall. The government are not able to help us to fix the pump for many years now. And we told them we brought this thing in there. We have about 3,000 plus people on the campus. No mini clinic where when there's a challenge, you can watch a person there, you know, it's not happening here. The second thing, students not waiting for here. I end up riding motorbike. Student, no scholarship. When they send a scholarship, what they can do, they can pull their family relatives. When they scholarship goes to the outside, we can't wait. No, people that are outstanding should graduate from the school. People that are outstanding should graduate from the school and go and study outside. It means that we are making progress. But after graduation, you are outstanding. They send scholarship, they put their family in the whole school, go and check out the campus us is getting. We have one director is that Director Kamukai. When he was here, the school was making progress. When the new minister took over, they took it from their fine. They brought the old director that was here before. Our school now, they get the school wide open. Student does not even know him. He does not have student relationship. The whole campus is upside down. There was nothing we understanding. And the government refused to listen to us. So today we decided to block the road. If we can see the president himself, we want to see the minister of youth and sport. If we can see these people.
The minister that failed to listen to your communication, why you want to see him?
The reason we want to see him, we want to tell him that what we decide to start now. If we don't, before we listen to him because we trusted him. Now we know that he can lie. We want to see the physical things happening before we can leave from here. Now that we know that when we talk to him, he will laugh. And when he comes, we tell him, say, the things we told you about. We want to and that's why we are here for.
Your name, sir? Your name?
I'm Prince Kesulu.
Prince Kesulu, from which of the department?
I'm from the electrical department, electricity.
Okay.
We're now doing it based on political statement and also on now, as you can see, with the student of MBDC, the people, our own material that we bring this, they're selling our own material now.
That's an allegation. That's an allegation.
The electrical department giving back or TV projector. They sell the projector on news to us. We went to the ministry. No teacher will have
Your name?
My name is Joanne Fatima.
Before they got to see female doing this kind of study, why you are encouraged to do a female heavy?
Passion yet.
You got passion?
Yes.
So why you on the street today protesting?
For me, I understand that no material, no teacher for our department, we don't have no instructor. Every day we got no teacher, we have no pay in any today. After they can say the teacher, our director, we have not seen the new director. So no director, no minister, no material, no FDC.
They should make available materials before they leave from here.
Now, I play you the videos, and you heard different voices from different students complaining that their teachers are not being paid. So because of that, they leave. They leave. You can have a professional person that know his worth, and at the end of the day, you keep in someone you can pay him. But more besides, they see, like I said yesterday, politics have crept in the system that open people then. That open bring them. Let's bring our own people. You listening to the students. I need not to go over it to be repetitive. You know, somebody say monotonous. I need not to go over it. You listening to it. Joseph Nyuma Boyka came. What happened? As I speak to you, there are students who are even sitting on the floor. Students sitting on the floor. Students in the various schools are sitting on the floor. When you go to government institutions, they are short of so many materials. But Joseph Boyka said the children should learn. Granted. So our brothers, our mothers are trying, they are striving to ensure that they get money to educate their children. Even though Joseph Nyuma Boyka say, oh yeah, you got to learn, you got to learn. But what the people are striving and trying to ensure that they acquire the education, Joseph Nyuma Boyka look at it for long and say the children, and they looking like they determine for the education here. I got to teach them lesson. Joseph Nyuma Boyka brought a company to steal from the people of Liberia. Necotech. So I don't want you to believe me. I want to play the voice of one of their own so you can hear it as we start to discuss. That's why I begin by saying, if the government that is supposed to be protecting us is stealing from us, then where do we go? Where do we go? So I want to play the voice of one of them, and I want you to listen to their own self. So let's go there as we play this. Okay. Bear with me, my people. Yeah. Our sometimes we'll go through. We can be doing different things in here just for us to bring you what we are supposed to bring you. Yeah. But it's worth it anyways. So just bear with me. And okay. So I want you to listen to this.
Welcome to the show, Mr. Dwalu. Glenny, well, welcome. I'm not saying the face mask, but that's okay. Let's welcome everybody. Martin Cody, welcome to the show. What's going on with Nicotech?
So listen here.
Thank you, CEO, for the opportunity to talk about quote unquote Nicotech. Let me extend my greetings to all of the panelists, including Dr. Richardson, Connor Gray, Uncle Sam, Mr. Dwalu, and the people. Uncle Paul, Sis Glendy, and Dr. Buplet. How are you?
Thank you.
So this is an important subject because it has exposed an already vulnerable population to online scam. You know, CEO, when we started the conversation yesterday, I took my own time to dig deeper because there were a lot of concerns considering the publicity that Nicotech received, especially the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So I decided to investigate, to dig deeper, because this concerns our people, the safety, the protection of our people. Do we need investment in human capital? Yes, we do. But should we just proceed recklessly without any form of due diligence, background checks, and investigation? You know, when we were with Goldman Wakai, I have always told him it is important for us to do due diligence.
What you mean? What you mean when we were with him? Are you no longer with JMB?
I'm no longer Rescue Rambo. You're a CEO.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So my position now is activism.
Go ahead.
I'm involved in activism. I'm helping the government because what we have done, CEO, we have saved thousands of Liberians. A lot of them had already started depositing. A lot of them.
Wait, Martin. I know you'll go through. No, Martin, hold on. I know you'll go through this. People started paying money already.
Of course. Of course.
How do you know? Where have they started paying the money? Where?
So let me give you the account details of Nicotech. The first reference CEO, this company claimed to have 25 million as quote unquote loan for Liberia. I expected public officials within the government to have asked, what is the financial position of Nicotech? We also have their bank details. So Nicotech has bank accounts with EcoBank Ghana Limited, as well as a bank in Sierra Leone. A bank in Sierra Leone called Rokel Commercial Bank. And the account number of Nicotech in Ghana is 344-10013-86217. The account number of Nicotech in Sierra Leone at Rokel Commercial Bank is 161776481. So we have all the details. Are you aware, CEO, that they don't even have money in their account? How can they give us 25 million for scholarship? Does that make sense to you? A big scam. And the Liberian people need to know this. Like you said, CEO, my only disappointment is the president invited the entire media, announcing to the world that he has secured a $25 million United States loan program for 250 Liberian students to travel to the US and Canada. Why embarrass the country like this? Somebody needs to be sacked. Somebody needs to be sacked. But I want to give the background of this program CEO. Where is Nicotech located? Nicotech is located in a very small village down Tema in Ghana, almost looking like Benjia County.
So let me pause this right here. We have it here. You're listening to Martin, their own Rambo, who is now refusing his title. He is now refusing his title. You're listening to him very well. Took our own time uninterrupted. We're listening to him. Joseph Numa Boyka, foreign minister, because he approved of that. There is absolutely nothing that will be done at the level of the foreign ministry that Joseph Numa Boyka will not be aware. So that one is clear. So they went, and everybody around Joseph Numa Boyka is desperate. All of them want to prove point. You know, the desperation of Joseph Numa Boyka to prove President we are wrong is making him to do all kinds of nonsense around the place. Joseph Numa Boyka is so desperate that he wants to prove to the world, he wants to prove to the Liberian people that everything President Weah did was wrong, that President Weah is not experienced, that President Weah is not a presidential material. He is too busy trying to disqualify all of the things that President Weah did while serving as president, to the extent that he is leaving too many loopholes. And that's what can happen. When you decide to leave the responsibility that is given to you to focus on the pastor's bar or things that are of no relevant to your responsibility, that's what can happen. So what is happening now to Joseph Numa Boyka? He is busy running behind the CDC, want to make the CDC unpopular. The first day Joseph Numa Boyka took power, the first party or the first political institution that he said he will make his project a CDC. After telling the people are suffering, the people pull, no, how you call roll, no this, no that, he comes, instead of focusing on that particular responsibility to ensure that roads are there, that, you know, the children get education and what have you, he decided to run behind President Weah to put glove on his hand, boxing glove to fight. So while he is busy fighting, the other criminals, they're looking for way. They're looking for way. So we saw what happened with Mandela Cooper. While Joseph Numa Boyka was basically saying he's running behind the CDC, wants to make the CDC unpopular, our own sister Mandela Cooper was there. Just a minute, let me answer this call quickly. I don't know. So while Mr. Boyka was busy running after the CDC, trying to destroy the CDC, making the CDC look unpopular, running behind President Weah, Mandela Cooper, then they were behind the scene making their clandestine operation. Doing clandestine operation. They say they're going to Ghana to take 300 buses to bring to Liberia, 300 plus buses to bring to Liberia. No, I don't want you to believe it. Let me play something here for you. I don't want you to believe it. Just bear with me. Let me play this here for you. That's what happened when you are busy running after somebody that don't get tough, that don't even have your time. They're not even looking your way. That's what happened. So other people will exploit the opportunity and use it to just bear with me while I try to bring you this. Where did I put this? I was supposed to put it somewhere around here. Don't tell me that I'll get it here. Okay, fine. So here it's our sister, Mandela. Okay. So listening, let's bring it here for you.
Will be speaking to the
So listening
Honorable
here.
Advisor to His Excellency President Joseph Newman Boaka Mandela Cooper, and of course representatives of the company who break these buses. So, Amanda Cooper, welcome to the media. Please tell us exactly what is about these sample buses that we see here today here at the mansion.
Well, thank you so much for having us. We're here reviewing and taking a look at the new buses that came in. His Excellency, upon his ascendancy to the presidency, declared he was going to move Liberia in the right direction and making life simpler for our citizens. And so this is one of the initiatives that he had mentioned. And so, voila, here we are standing directly in front of the buses. They arrived over the weekend, and we are here. We are celebrating the fact that our president is a person who talks and he takes action. And so we're here with our partners who brought these buses in for the people of Liberia. And so we're very excited. So today there are 2 samples of the buses, and we will have a few more buses coming in over the next.
So you're saying it. Let's just take this from here. Joseph Newman Boyka is too busy running behind the CDC, trying to destroy the CDC. So people like Mandela Cooper who are around decided that, well, let's look for a loophole. Anything that can be able to bring us something to get in our pocket. So they ran to Ghana to want to impress the Liberian people. Because Joseph Newman Boyka said he get connection, he get contacts. The contact where he ran to Ghana and say, you bring your OO boss. Something the Ghanaian will call Pentima mentor. You know Pentima mentor, you know the meaning of that? That old car. They just take a new pin and put it on it. Old car. Ghana did himself. Imagine Ghana refusing something. They said no, they want you. So Ghanaian went and collected Pentima mentor and bring it all the way to Liberia. And the reason why it was done like that, because we have crooks at the level of the executive mansion who want to exploit the Liberian people. So instead of him being focused on what he was elected for, what he was choosing as a president for, he has abandoned it and fighting CDC, wants to prove point. I get connection, I get contact. So at the end of the day, Pentima mentor was brought in the country so that they can steal money from the Liberian people, to put it that simple way. We make noise behind that one. As we speak today, we ain't able to see the boss again. The bosses. We can see them. We cannot see them. The bosses are nowhere to be found. I don't know why it is that all of the crooks thing is always coming from the end of the executive. These are not common people. The same thing again, Mama Ability. Jumper. 200 and plus yellow machine. We are yet to see that. And I don't know why if you observe, right? The women then that didn't want can bring big thing inside. I don't know. Their thing they can be small, so million. I'm not trying to denigrate our mothers. We have a very, very good mothers. But when you look at the Joseph Newman Boyka government, the women that are at the Achillum, they are causing problem. They are causing problem for women. Because they are involving themselves with all kind of gribad D. Yesterday it was Mandela Cooper. That does not mean that women in the Unity Party government, all of them are the same. No, I'm not saying that. But I'm pointing out some of these people who are very close to Joseph Newman Boyka. They think that they are in competition. Women and somewhere now. They think they are in competition. Mandela Cooper went, bringing 300 boss. We made no behind. We found out it was a scheme. So she rests. Mama can't sit down for long and say, oh, the way Mandela Cooper tried, let me go and try my own. She ran through 200 plus yellow machine. That one again, it was a vla. She said, let me sit down. Betro Nyati, she low red, say, but then let me go for my own. Buru, she jump up and go to Nekote, Ghana.
She went to Ghana. Go take some kind of company. That is a complete 419 company. Company that telling you say pay $250 for how you call for special treatment. But you must have 4,000. I know how many thousand you must have in your account in Liberia, where people whole year salary. Whole year salary. Your gross salary for the whole year. So now somebody go year salary can be $2,000 the whole year. But you say somebody should get almost I know $70,000 in their account, US. To see the executive branch of government trying to steal from the Liberian people, and there were others who were victims. Others were victimized. There were other people who were victimized of this thing. We saw Jerry Limepia talking, oh yeah, the government, they had their own executive mansion website. This is a state-sponsored crime, Liberians. A state-sponsored crime. Students who are striving and they are trying to ensure that they acquire this education. Stay Joseph Numa Boyka and his people want to subject them to nothing. Students who are striving and they are trying and say, look, we want to make this thing work. We want to make this education work. The one that are in the classroom, you're subduing them. No teachers for them. No materials for them. The place is not even in a conducive. The place is not even conducive for the students. You know, when you look at factors that affect the student learning, the environment also contribute towards that particular how you call factor, either negatively or positively. The environment contributes to students' performance. It's one of the contributing factor. So you don't get teachers for them. You don't even have materials for them. The ones that are trying to sit down for long and say, okay, at least the ones who have, to some extent, they say, yeah, for us, we want to go up there. You bring 419 company in and say, you go ahead. Make our people vulnerable to criminals. But I am not surprised because Joseph Numa Boyka himself, when you look at this man's history is marked with criminality. I don't want you to believe it, but here is it. Y'all remember the Billy Ghost story? Oh, now you see. You remember the Billy Ghost story, right? You remember the Billy Ghost story? You see how the behavior that you exhibit when you are young, something went in your blood. You see how I can follow behind you? And you see how I can follow behind you? The reason why these people around Joseph Numa Boyka are brave enough to always bring criminal thing to us is because of the record of Joseph Numa Boyka. He's somebody, he himself is conflicted. This man told you and myself now. He left for in the interior. He brought some kind of small baby goat. The baby goat that he brought, he fed that baby goat with enough salt so that he can get fat to sell it to fuller men. You know of the story. And you see what we can be telling you? You see how important it is that when children are coming up, the attitude that they exhibit must be looked at seriously. And you see what we can tell you about? When we tell you as a parent that be careful. When you see your children exhibiting attitude or any kind of thing that they exhibiting that is not correct, correct them from the very small stage. Some of you say, oh, we're talking, we know what we're talking. But you see how you can follow behind people. So if this man is brave enough to look at Billy Goat, give it enough salt, and sell it to fuller men, that today that what he doing to Liberians. Bringing in 419 companies to exploit you because he will benefit too. His people around him are comfortable because the only thing that Boyka want is where's my owner share. The papa hand just open like this, give my owner share. So when you can go and do whatever you do and bring a share, you don't want to know. Why do you think you will be comfortable with a convicted criminal, Stanton Waterspoon, because he want his share? That all. Once he get his share, you don't want to know. Go up, calm down. Whatever cry you cry, where that your own cry you crying. He even want to know for you. That's who he is. So the people around Joseph Newman Boyka know that this particular old man here, when it comes to morality, he is seriously bankrupt. So what do we do? Let's exploit the situation. So the country say, "Papa, we got some kind of eating you, some kind of contract, 25 million involved. We as a people, we can get some kind of 5 million or so. We get your own." So Joseph Newman Boyka will be excited. Say, "Yeah, no problem." Look at all of the people around Joseph Newman Boyka. They are involved into physical criminality. Sylvester Grispe went to pull people money. NASCOP money, took it. Up to today, nothing. The chairman to his party collected money that was due for inaugural program, and they ate that money. What came of it? Nothing. So all of those around Joseph Newman Boyka, they are criminals. The people say your characteristics will attract the kind of people that it is comfortable with. How you looking like? A disciplinarian will not want to pull himself or want to be, seen with people who are very indisciplined, who are social deviant, and etc. etc. They won't. So the reason why these things are happening around Joseph Newman Boyka is because he himself, he does not have the moral to be able to correct these things. So at the end of the day, he's open to anything that can. Any number can win. Students are already striving. Already they are striving for a better living condition. They lay money where they get to use on themselves. Guess what is happening? Today they have become victim of Joseph Newman Boyka's scheme. This is shameful. Very shameful. I can't blame these people around Joseph Newman Boyka. Did we vote for Sylvester Grispe? Did we vote for Sarah Beslo Nyanti? Did we vote for Madela Cooper? No. We voted for Joseph Newman Boyka. So Joseph Newman Boyka decided to bring people around him who can aid him in accomplishing his criminal mission. Very simple. We are into a mess. And Liberians must stand up against this government because we finish. We finish. Our entire system is damaged. Education, nothing. Health, nothing. Everything is just completely, it's just damaged. What did we do wrong as Liberians? What did we do wrong? That our own story, it must always be upside down story. Why? But fellow Liberians, too many things took our time. But we will be on this evening, and we are inviting you this evening. I have a schedule right now. I'm supposed to go do some kind of lay 1212 and come back. I think this evening I will be free. This evening, I don't think I'll go to work. And then we discuss lengthily this evening. There will be a lengthy discussion this evening. But again, I want to inform you. I want to pass on this information. There's going to be a very, very important meeting. A very, very important meeting this evening at about, Friday evening at about 7 p.m. And all of you are invited to this identical meeting. So all of you, seditions,
in the United States, you are invited to this meeting. It's going to be Friday, which is tomorrow, at about 7 p.m. Please pass the information over to your friends. It's an online meeting. The number is there, 774-777-4255, and you enter the code 592621, and you will join the meeting automatically. The meeting is going to start at 7. And major discussion will be our coming convention. Sorry, not convention, our coming retreat, our coming strategic meeting that will be held in Iowa, and also our policy conference that will be held next year, sometime around next year. So all of you are invited to this coming Friday general meeting. Again, time have caught up with us. We got to go. But I want to thank each and every one of you. And I'm sorry for the distraction. So many distractions that went on. Yeah, you know, we have too many things to take care of here. So because of that, there were too many distractions that did not allow us to adequately discuss what we're supposed to discuss. But again, I want to say thanks to each and every one of you. And to my beloved daughter, I want to say to you, Mama, happy birthday to you. I love you so much. I love you so very kindly. Happy birthday to you. So my people, until we meet again, I want to say thanks to each and every one of you who are wishing my beloved daughter happy birthday. I want to say thank you. I am blessed this month. I have 2 of my daughters. On this coming Saturday is going to be her big sister birthday. Not the oldest, but the second to the oldest. Yeah, it's going to be her birthday on the 16th. So you see, I am blessed. On the 14th of this month, God gave me one. On the 16th of the same month, He gave me another one. So I am the man of November. So again, I want to say thanks to each and every one of you who celebrate along with the family. Thank you so very kindly. Time have caught up with us. I do not like the way, the schedule went today, but again, sometimes it is what it is. So until we meet again, my people, I want to say do not forget of our meeting on Friday, which will be tomorrow at about 7 p.m. The general meeting for all citizens based here in the US. Until we meet again, have yourself a God bless day and bye from our end. Thank you all.